Yo YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin? It's Waffleman with a video, and let's talk about my career, man. The mode that everyone's talking about, the mode that 2K is talking about, and everyone got a chance to play the mode if you have NBA 2K17, because to get into my park you need to make a my career. You guys played the prelude already, so you understand a kind of sense of what my career is bringing. And after playing a good amount of my career, which is a lot, I'm in like the month of January right now. I play like almost every single game, every single practice, barely skipped anything. So I got a pretty good feel of my career. I'm not sure if this my career is really that great, man. I mean, let's get rid of the good stuff first, right? I mean, the college games are short. There's no high school games like before in last year's game. And you get to be drafted. You can be drafted in the lottery depending on how you play. And compared to last year's story mode, which was linear because it was actually kind of a true story mode, this game mode isn't linear this year. But on the flip side of that, since it's not linear, you know, it's not gonna have that great of a story. And last year's my career story was short. I already played more my career than last year's my career for the story part. And you know, the story's way longer here. I'm not even sure if there's really a story. I don't know what the goal is of the game. Last year your goal was to just live the dream, man. Live the dream of an NBA star, go through the struggles, and then you know your friend passed away and all that stuff, and you finally became a free agent, and then you picked the team and you actually made it. This year, it's kind of, I guess it's kind of the same, but I mean, now you have a partner in crime, and you guys are called Orange Juice, and you're a dynamic duo. 2K is really trying to push this dynamic duo thing this year. But let's talk about the bad, man. First of all, too many practices, man. I understand what they did with the attribute upgrades and stuff like that in the archetypes. But last year, if you wanted to get an attribute upgrade, you had to play 5 practices. And you didn't even have to play 5 practices. All you had to do was go on your off days and go into the practice, and you could just easily quit. But if you wanted to play, you can get a boost from you know, different stats that you had. This year, you have to actually play and do work. That's why it's called doing work. So when you get the practice, you have to actually have to do something. And it's very repetitive, man. I mean, very repetitive. After you play basically all the drills and you try all of them out, the best drill to do and the quickest one to do is the vertical drill in the freaking mini gym they have in there. So that drill is really quick. It takes like 2 minutes tops, and you could be out of there quickly. But when you have multiple practices on one day, then it's multiple loading screens, multiple waiting, and it's so repetitive because you keep doing the same thing. And why wouldn't you just keep doing the vertical drill over and over again? Because it's the quickest thing to do. You don't got time. You don't got time to do anything else. I mean, why would you sit there doing another drill when you're going to be getting the same thing from another drill that takes less time? You see, at least in 2K16, they give you a little boost or something if you played the practice. This game, you don't get any boost when playing practice, so you might as well just keep on doing the vertical drill. You know, take that 2 minutes tops, and that's it. So the practices are just crazy, man. I mean, practice after practice after practice, trying to get these attribute upgrades. I don't even know how much attribute upgrades there are in this game, but there's a lot because I played a whole bunch of practices. I haven't really upgraded my player yet because I'm just waiting. But now talking about the attributes, let's talk about some miscellaneous attributes. Stamina, free throw, hustle, draw foul, and hands. These attributes you can't get from upgrading your player using the attribute caps. There's no category for it. What 2K did this year is they made these attributes have to be upgraded randomly when you practice, which doesn't really make any sense. So say you're practicing and you finish a practice or finish a drill, it might say +1 stamina, +1 hustle. That doesn't make any sense, man. And listen, this happens so randomly. It happens randomly. It doesn't happen enough. And that's why when you play on my park, you get tired a lot because everyone's stamina is like a 70 or a 60 something. That's crazy, man. Last year they gave us like a 90 stamina, so they removed that stat and they gave us like a what, 90 hands, which was all right. But this year you have to work for it. Like it. They don't even give you an option to, if you wanted to actually increase your stamina. That's such a big stat. You get tired in my career games. You get tired in my park. You're playing my career on Hall of Fame. How are you gonna have a 70, 60 stamina? Doesn't make any sense. And then let me talk about the free throws, right? free throw is so randomly. You have to, first of all, you have to wait till a team practice to get the free throw drill, and even when you get the free throw drill, you might not even get +1 in free throw. So that's insane. People are out there with a 66 free throw, missing free throws. I'm missing free throws, and I'm like, how am I going to increase the stat, 2K? Now the next thing is that the story is just okay, man. I mean, the characters, most of them are irrelevant. The only character that's important is Michael B. Jordan, and even his character is alright. I mean, it's so basic, man. And like I said, it's not linear, but there's not even that many decisions to make in my career, and some of these decisions are not even important. So it's like, what's the point of even making a decision? And like I said about the orange juice thing, in the game, when you give enough passes to each other, orange juice activates. But even that's not even that cool of a feature. I mean, it's alright, but I'm not gonna be out there trying to use orange juice. Come on, man. If I wanted to, I would just create a player myself. But anyways, man, the last thing, or last two things, the calls and the text you get, the connections to, you know, get the connections, they're kind of unrealistic and they're kind of repetitive. I mean, first of all, the texts are the same text every time. They hit you up and then they say I'm sorry, and then they tell you their name, and it's like, really? It's so repetitive, man. And then they keep on texting you, asking you to go somewhere, but I'm like, what's the point of even doing it? Like, you don't even get anything good. All you get is, you might get fans, but most of the time you don't really get anything great, man. You really don't get anything that's worthwhile to actually miss a practice to try to get an upgrade and try to get fans for something you might not even need yet. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is that the teammates coming in kind of gets annoying after a while. I mean, at first it's like pretty cool and stuff like that, but after that it's like, yo, get the hell out of my marker, bro. I'm not even gonna be in here. Stop asking me to do drills. Stop asking me to practice my shot. I don't got time for that. But the last thing, the ugliest thing, is the badges, bro. How do you get some of these badges? Sometimes it takes a long time. I think I took like 500 floaters before I got the teardropper badge. I'm not even lying. I think I literally took at least 200 to 500 floaters attempted to get the teardropper badge. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, we don't even know how to get some of these badges. They haven't released a badge list yet, a guide to badge list. So I don't know, man. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm out for now. Peace.